Hello folks, my name is Craig McKenzie here at Paradise Chevrolet here in the good old town of Temecula. Behind me I have a Rugby dump body, and it is on a 3500 dually chassis. So I'm going to go over a few steps on it and see what you guys think, and maybe you guys can stop in and check it out. Alright, this Silverado I have here has 445 horsepower and 910 foot-pounds of torque. Definitely get the load going when you need it. And your torque is at 1600 RPM. So that's definitely a vehicle that you could use to pull, or in this case, as you see, this has the Rugby dump body, definitely carry the payload. You got 13,200 gross combined weight, so you can actually load this thing up. And on this one, being the 6.6 diesel, your DEF fluid fill tank is right here. You got the little blue cap that shows you where you need to fill it at. You just twist that top right on there and you fill it up nice and easy. That way, a lot of them are on the outside, but this one, they have it on the inside just because that fluid is a little bit corrosive. You don't want to ruin your paint on the truck. We're going to go around the back side over here. I'm going to show you some options on this dump body. We'll start with your nice 4-foot toolbox. This one here, you have a 4 foot in length, you got a 1.5 foot in depth. That way you can carry all your extra tools and everything inside, take it with you. You have one on each side. The lever that you see here, this one here is for the tailgate. On this one, the tailgate can drop either way. It can go up or down depending on if you're gonna dump the load or you just need to shovel out the load. I'll show you how all that works. Little safety, that way it don't come unlatched. When you pull on this lever here, that is releasing the back tailgate. So when it frees up the tailgate, it will open up. When you drop your load, it'll open upward. You also have the choice, if you release it here, the tailgate will drop downward. So that way, depending on what type of load you have and how you're unloading it. Makes it simple, easier, but you don't want to use the top one if you're going to be dropping rocks out that are bigger than the tailgate itself. Let's latch this back up for safety. This truck is also designed so you can tow. You got a Class 5 hitch on this one. You just pull your pin out. If you want, you got the reducer. All right, so as I said, this is a dump body. Your controls are right behind the seat here, but you can pull it out. You got enough length to pull it outside the vehicle. This will save your work on your back, and definitely for the owners, it'll definitely save you on any injuries in the job, versus being like a lot of the companies will use a stake bed and shovel the stuff out. So as you see, it goes up quite high, and it can keep going up depending on the load that you're dumping. This makes it simple. The time it takes me to lift it up and drop it back down would probably be about 8 or 9 shovel loads of somebody standing in the back unshoveling it with a regular shovel. As you see here, this is, like I said, the 6.6 diesel. You have 2 fuel tanks. You got your 40-gallon tank and you have your 23.5-gallon tank. So 65, or you got 63.5 gallons. So you definitely don't have to keep stopping at the gas station every day. You can go your distance and get your job done and save on time. All right, folks, now we're going to look on the inside of this truck. This is where you're going to spend a lot of your time, because you're usually driving from site to site. And doing so, it's nice to do it in a little bit of comfort. This particular vehicle here, as you see, has the nice tough vinyl. So when you guys get in with greasy clothes and stuff, it's easy to clean up, and you can take care of it so much nicer. It's nice when you have a clean cab inside. That way you feel a little bit better about your equipment. On this one here, you have the Mylink system, and in the Mylink system, majority of work trucks you'll see just have the regular little display. This one has a 7-inch screen. With that, if you have an Apple phone or Android phone, you could pair it up by just plugging it in to the center console here, USB, and once it's plugged in, your popular icons on your phone will show up on the screen. So myself, I listen to iHeartRadio, so when I'm paired into it, you just hit the little button here that says projection, and it'll pair it up, and your navigation will also be displayed on the screen. So the biggest thing in California is your hands free. You know, you don't want to be holding your phone while you're driving, whether talking on the phone, whether you're using the navigation. So this way you don't have to. All you do is pair it up to your vehicle and make sure it's a cord that is set for audio, because some of them are just charge cords. So you want to make sure you have the right cord when you plug it in. And once it's plugged in, it displays on the screen. You're able to use everything from your phone through the system, whether it be text messages or, like I said, navigation. You have your buttons here. This one, like I said, being a diesel, this one has an extra feature, a PTO shaft. I don't know if any of you guys use it for cement. You can use it for pumping. Well, this one has a PTO shaft you can connect under the vehicle in the transmission, and using that definitely can save some time or money on other equipment that you don't have to haul around with you. So in doing so, you just hit this little button here under the floor here. You set up your PTO and away you go. Some other features we have on this vehicle: exhaust braking. If you ever have a heavy load and you're going downhill, it's nice to know that the vehicle will work to slow you down. Just like semi trucks have, this one has the exhaust braking as well. So all you do is engage it, you hit the little button, the little light turns on, you know the exhaust brake is on. Hit it again, turns it right back off. You also have your traction control. Last thing you need to do is get a truck this size sliding. So with traction control on, you know you're definitely not going to be slipping your tires, and you get the grip you need. My favorite feature that they have in this truck: Sunglass Holder. You always got to look good while you're driving. You can put your sunglasses right in here, store them away. That way you don't ruin them when you're out working with the equipment, and you don't have to worry about busting up your good pair of sunglasses. You can always put the cheap pair on and keep your good ones up here. But this is what we have. I mean, it's an awesome truck. You got your tow haul mode on the end, so if you are going to be doing some towing, it's just a click of a button. What it does is reconfigure your transmission to your driving habits and definitely be able to pull the load that you need. And if you are having that trailer, you got your trailer brake controls over here already built into the truck. No more of that having to wire it up under the dash by your knee and hitting your knee on it. I know if you've ever towed a trailer before with trailer brakes and you put that little unit down here, you're always cracking your knee on it. So you got it up here, out of your way, and built in from the factory. So this is what we have. This definitely is the truck for you. Come see us here at Paradise Chevrolet Cadillac here in Temecula, and we'll definitely help you get your new vehicle. Come see Craig. Talk to you later.